I've watched an entire 2 seasons of a TV show, and now I'm watching a new TV show, and I'm probably like 4 episodes into that. What's going on, Backwoods? Number 1 in here, right? But yeah, I've been watching some TV shows. I've been hanging out, talked to my wife a couple times. Backwoods, everything's going good, and Nick, it's the life of hurry up and wait, man. I'm just kicking it at this truck stop over here, and I've been good. When I went Saturday to deliver my load, and they ended up being closed. So if you've been watching my video, you know I've been in a truck stop for the last 2 days, or I guess it's really like I've been here probably about 24, 30 hours, something like that. 24 to like 26 hours. So just kicking it, you know. It happens. Can't do nothing about it. What's going on, Carlos? And go over there tomorrow. I'm gonna probably leave out of here about 5. That way I'll get there about 6:30, 7 o'clock. So that way dispatch will be in to give me my next load. So it'll probably work out perfect like that. Over here. It's not bad. Even though I ain't at Prime anymore, I still, you know, wow. Maybe it'll inspire you to come back to Prime. Oh, yeah, Nick, that was hilarious. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, that was hilarious. Nick was talking about the shout out video I did from Insane Clown Posse. It was pretty funny. But yeah, at least it's not snowing. I got a warning on my phone saying that there was a freeze warning for this area, so you know, maybe there will be some really cold weather moving in here. I thought I was done with winter finally, but I guess at the same time, y'all could go run a team truck. Be good for you. Either company team, or probably you lease and her be on the company side. That way you can get on her insurance. So yeah, they were funny, Kenworth. But yeah, that's the best way for like a husband and wife team to do it, I think. Is the one of you lease the truck and the other one be the company driver, and you can get Prime's insurance on there. I think that would probably be the best, because I figure that that's going to be the most money. And I think David H is doing that right now, him and his wife. So you know, hey, we're going to see what we're doing. If it works great for hey, yeah, a couple years. Carlos, you waited a long time to come out here the first time, so I think you can wait a couple more years. You seem like a patient guy. Yeah, Kenworth, like David and Melissa H are doing. So they're running she's doing TNT right now, but whenever she completes her miles, I'm sure he's going to upgrade her, and then he'll probably get on her insurance, and he'll run his leased truck, and she'll be the company driver on his leased truck, and he'll pay her, and you know, get it on you actually does, and then actually put their figures out there and say, hey, this is about what we make. Not an exact number, but like, hey, is it working out like that, or is it not working out like that? But yeah, I really like David H's channel, him and Melissa. I met them, they're good people. So they're definitely good. yeah, things are going good out here at Prime. You know, the only thing is, like, for me, you know, so now 10, and I'm thinking because the DMVs are not open. That's what I believe. So hopefully the DMVs will all open back up and we'll get everything back to normal again. Because if the DMVs ain't open, people can't get their permits, and that means they can't come to Prime yet. So that's kind of where I'm at. Is I'm waiting on us. I got my name on the list for another student right now, since my last student decided trucking wasn't for him and he left. He called me today. It was good hearing from him. He was on his way home. He said he'll get there about 9 o'clock tonight. So I just hope that he has safe travels home. He was a really good guy. I thought he was doing great out here. That's my opinion. But, you know, maybe someday he'll come back. Right now, he wasn't ready for trucking. Kenworth Rider says, I'm coming next year, hopefully November, and I retire from the SO and get that good winter driving. Come on out here. Definitely. Yeah, Chad Rich, he started his new channel too. If y'all haven't subscribed to it, go subscribe to it. It's Fat and Furious. No, Fat and Frustrated. Definitely go check out that channel. I hope his wife's doing great. I think she had a little car accident I saw on the video on that channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to it. He's a good guy, and he's putting everything out. Like, he's all like, hey, look, this is what happened to me. This is what I'm doing about it. So he's getting his life straight, and, you know, more power to him. And there's a lot of honor in being, like, honest, like he's being. So I'm definitely checking that channel out. Carlos says, sup Twisted, how have you been? Oh man, I've been bored in the truck stop. Bored. Like, I'm so bored. I'm done watching TV. Like, I'm all like, man, I just watched TV for I don't even know how many hours. Think I'm done watching TV. Backwoods says, are the truck stops showers really that bad? What's your opinion on it? I don't think the truck stop showers are that bad. I really don't. What I was expecting was a lot worse than what they really are. So, you know, I think that they're a lot better than what I was expecting, if that tells you anything. Some truck stops have some really nice showers. Some truck stops have some ran down showers. It's all luck of the draw. You know, I don't think the showers are as bad as people think. I thought it was going to be like a gym shower, or like a shower at a camp or something, where it was just a bunch of naked people in the shower, and, you know, like one of those big group showers, like a gym shower. I was like, oh man, I'm going to hate this. But no, you get your own room, you get your own towel, you get your own floor mat. I wipe everything down, I clean it real good, you know. But it's like a personal bathroom in your house, pretty much, is what the showers are like out here. They're not that bad. Some of them are remodeled and they're nice. Some of them are ran down. Get my Xbox on. My Xbox is on right now. Most truck stop showers are good. Some don't have water pressure. Hans, you're right. Most of them are good. Some of them don't have water pressure. Some of them you can barely get like lukewarm water. Some of them the water's like burning hot. So you got your good and your bad. Backwoods said, okay, cool. Can you play Xbox Live or PlayStation out there? Yes. I play Xbox Live. I have a PlayStation at the house. I don't use it, but at the house. I play Xbox Live out here. I like the controller better for first-person shooters, so that's why I have Xbox Live, or that's why I have the Xbox One. But I definitely play a lot of Xbox out here. Kenworth says, I was going to use my buddy Chad Rich as my referral, but he's doing something good to benefit him in the... I appreciate that. You're Chad Rich's YouTube replacement? Oh, man. I'm not even on Chad Rich's level. Like, he's way better at YouTube than I am. I feel like it. Me a lot, so I'm improving. I mean, if you watch some of my very first videos, like, you can tell that I definitely improved from them just by him teaching me how to do YouTube. How do you hook the live out there with a hotspot off of the phone? I have the Nighthawk hotspot, and it's great. I hardwire it from the hotspot to the Xbox, and it works perfect. It's just the signal, like, I don't know what it was about the Loves over there. I don't know if it was in the middle of two towers, but it kept on messing it up at the Loves, so I couldn't play no games over at the Loves. But when I moved over here to the TA, everything's fine. So yeah, everything's fine over here at the TA. But yeah, Backwoods, it's Xbox all day over here. Like, what was that? Timothy Turbos, thank you. Oh, thank you, Timothy. Yeah, the Nighthawk hotspot. It's made by I think Netgear. Netgear makes the Nighthawk hotspot. It's only on AT&T. You should do a collaboration, however you say it, with Kiersey. Yeah, sometime me and Kiersey might do a live or something together if she wants to. Like, we'll have to do that. I met her one time because of Captain Banana. Captain Banana was all like, hey, she's at the terminal. He's all like, I want to meet her. So he texted her, and she came to Outbound. We were in Outbound, and we were stuck in there waiting for some trailer tires to get changed and stuff, and I met her there. So it was really cool to get to meet her. She's just like on her channel. Handsome says, hey, what's going on, Handsome? As many questions as I can. But yeah, I want to meet Nene too, and I want to meet No Hippie. I like No Hippie's channel. I like No Hippie. Sometimes we talk on the phone, and he was at the terminal when I was there, but with all the Corona business going on, like, I was all like, man, I would have you over, but like, I'm not trying to take anybody to my house right now. But I definitely want to have him over sometime for a cookout or something. Let him show to showers because of fuel points. Yeah, the showers, when you put in 50 gallons, you get a shower credit. Unless you're at a TA or a petrol, then it's 60 gallons for one shower credit. On a team truck, you can use it as a team shower, and that one shower credit will get you 2 showers because they understand that we team out here. Han says, does Prime make you do winter driving, chaining, etc.? Prime says you're the captain of the ship. If you're gonna chain, then chain. If it's too dangerous out there, pull over. You're the captain. They'd rather you pull over if you don't feel safe. So I'll pull over. I don't chain. juice. I know they make some coffee ones. I haven't ever tried them. I found what I like in vape juice, and I just stick to it, and it's the Humble right now. Humble vape juice. It's good stuff. And Han says that Love's has the best point system. I used to like Pilots till here recently. That it's like Pilot just, I don't know, maybe Prime had a deal with them, and that they no longer have the deal with them. Because I noticed that we've been filling up at Petrol's and TA more. Yep, captain of the ship. Like, it doesn't matter, snow, rain, extreme heat, extreme cold. I train students in all weather, so if I don't feel like the roads are safe enough for us to drive on them, though, I still pull over. I've done that with 2 students. I pulled over in Kansas before because it was that bad, and I pulled over in Michigan before because it was that bad. So as Pilot's the best, earning 4 points per gallon. Oh, Backwoods, come out here. Just make sure that you got a good support system and your family understands that you're coming out here and the reason why you're doing it. I have my wife, she's my rock. She understands why I'm out here trucking, and she understands it. So, I mean, like, she's good about all that.
You have one unread message.
They always say, Han says no points on food, gifts, etc. Backwoods says I'm not wasting your time. The trucker life helps me with the got a $360 free at Love's. Wow, $360 free at Love's. That's good. I just in the points. I don't save them up. Every time I go in there and they ask me, "Do you have a card?" I'm like, "Here, click, spend them." Like, I don't save them up. I don't save them up. Now, whenever we had me and my old teammate, when Pilot gave us a promotion for something like 5 points per gallon or 10 points per gallon, something like that, 2 years ago, we saved that up, and we had a lot of points. We bought stuff for the truck that we needed or that we wanted, like lug nut covers and hub covers and stuff like that, to just make the truck look nicer, which I don't even have anymore. But and he doesn't either. The stuff flew off during the wreck, and I wasn't about to walk around on the interstate and pick all that stuff up. Timothy Turbo, I haven't driven in snow since I was a kid. I live out here on the West Coast. I'm afraid of going over the cliff. Timothy, it's snow and ice and all that stuff. You're gonna get, it doesn't colors on any card again. I just use it wherever. I don't care. Me and my friends, like, if some of my friends need a shower credits, I send them a copy of my card. So it was like cartload. Well, Twisted, you be safe out there. I'm hitting the sack. Gotta go 2 loads of gas in the morning. Well, take care, Carlo, man. Get some rest. Shut her down. That's right. Just go slow. If it's too bad out there, then shut it. What's going on, Keith? I saw your video in those miles, grinding it out. Yeah, snow's not really that bad. I didn't want to talk about it. It's cloudy out here, so I'm hoping no more snow this year. I don't want to see no more snow. I've driven drove in winter conditions that were blizzards too. You can't really see nothing. You can't really see nothing whenever it's blizzards conditions out there. Like, that's time to call it a day if you can find the exit. And get past the storm, or go south and get out of the storm. It just depends what the storm looks like it's doing. Like, I wouldn't want to drive with the storm. I'd rather stop and just let it pass, or try to get out in front of it so I can beat the storm. It's all about watching your weather radars and stuff. Like, I watch mine like a hawk whenever there's bad weather. I looked at it today. It doesn't look like nothing really. TNT. I don't like doing TNT. There's snow on the East Coast. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard like New York and Pittston and all that area that, like, they're getting snow. Snow for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Part of the East Coast right now, if they're getting snow. Hans wants to know, can you explain the difference on Prime's training stages? When you come in, you orientation is 3, what I understand. The D phase is before you get your CDL. Somebody's teaching you how to drive and back and all that. You'll go out with a trainer for X amount of time. You'll come back. He'll teach you how to back on the pad out there and make sure that your pre-trip's all good and make sure that your drive test, you become hired on. Once you're hired on, that's when your year starts. That's also when you move into the TNT phase, which TNT's, you and a TNT trainer are gonna just run hard. Like, you are pretty much running a team truck. Your trainer's gonna drive, you're gonna be asleep. You're gonna drive, he's gonna be asleep. You're a CDL holder now. You can drive without a trainer in the seat over there. So TNT phase, you gotta do 60,000 miles, then you're eligible to be put on the list to get a truck. Once you're eligible to be put on the list to get a truck, then you gotta do more miles with your TNT trainer till a truck becomes available. Or company or lease, you have to decide what you want to do from there. And then you're on your own, running your own truck by yourself. How do you avoid tornadoes? There's no avoiding tornadoes. The weather's out, you're getting a... So I guess that's how you avoid them. You just try to stay away from them. What's going on, Diego? Okay, so I can't truck on the road. I don't know what that's about. yeah, people, you know, we're driving 80,000 pounds down the road, you know, 40 tons. Like, people need to stay off their cell phones and focus on what they're doing. It's bad enough the four-wheelers are doing it around us, but other truck drivers, man, y'all should not be on y'all's phones texting and nothing on it. So that shouldn't be an issue with some of these guys. But, you know, whenever I started, I was taught that I was shifting the truck, driving the truck, and having to respond to, you got to respond to it. So you would have to type on it real quick and then boom, back to drive. It wasn't good. So I'm glad they locked them down. It's nothing, you not even read it. You hit the little voice button over there and it reads it out loud. If it even needed a response, you could just put like 10-4 send or something like that. But still, it wasn't good. I'm glad they locked them down. I'm glad they said that that was like texting and driving. Yeah, Hans, the four-wheelers, they do it a lot. They're always texting and driving, not paying attention. It's pretty bad how much they're not paying attention. Oh, Keith, you're back home already. That's not good. Yeah, it locks down for who's on duty. Well, Keith, I hope you get a trainer, or you'll have to tell me about it sometime. I've been sitting in a truck stop for too long. I'm looking at these trucks and I've watched almost all of them park here. I think I've been here the longest. It's not good. Yeah, I've been here a while, so I'm just kicking it though. But yeah, I'm hoping to get moving tomorrow. I want to do some miles this week because it might not be that great of a week. I mean, I'm still good. Like, it's not gonna break me if I have a bad week, but bad of a week, because if you want to know the truth, Daniel on this check, and you know, I'm good. To me, it's a bad week because I got 500 miles and it's about to be Monday and I only have 500 miles for this week, so that's the only thing that makes it a bad week for me. So just seeing how stressful that can be if you don't go right. Test day's not stressful for me. I just go in my quiet room. You could have called me on a test day. I ain't tripping. I'm usually in my quiet room. If I'm setting up the truck or something like that, then I won't answer it. But if I already got the truck put out there and everything and I'm set up, I'm usually waiting on my student to come back. This time I was actually inside the classroom with the PSD students that were at Prime. So a couple guys, we were talking to them and we were in the room and we were like, whatever questions they had while I waited for my truck to come back. As soon as it came back, I went over there and boom. Yeah, I was in the classroom doing my thing. Mike, they were up there on the stage answering questions. I was off to the side. But yeah, they were asking questions about trucking and pre-trip and different stuff like that, and we were answering them. There was only like, I want to say like 12 students that last week, so it was a small class. Han said, avoid learning to drive a forklift in Illinois. Got an interview at Target. I guess it's better than Illinois for the price of rent and everything. Keith said, how did it go anyway? Everybody trifecta? Keith, nobody's since your test. Let me think. Yeah, since your test, Keith, nobody's failed a test with me since you. So that's pretty good. So yeah, everybody's been passing the first time here lately. The guy that was just on my truck, oh man, that guy was a guaranteed trifecta. Guaranteed trifecta. Like, there was no doubt in my mind he was not going to trifecta. Han says, go with a good company. Yeah, do research. Find the company that's best for you. If it's Prime, come to Prime. You know, I work for Prime, so I'm kind of impartial, you know, but I do tell you, do some investigation on companies that would fit you before you make a decision, because I don't want to be the one that you blame and be like, hey, you told me to come to Prime and I hate it. Like, I don't want to be that guy. Right, Keith? You started advice. Keith was like, came in there, he passed his test. Then after that, Johnny passed his test. And then after that, they all passed. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. The only reason people fail the test, honestly, the only reason people fail the test is because of their nerves. They get too nervous. That's why they fail. Straight up. Reason people fail the test is nerves. They start freaking out the day of the test, and like their mind just makes them can't do it. Whenever the day before they did everything perfect, test day, they're going to be nervous. If you're good at dealing with your nerves, then you're going to pass. Mark says he's starting to work on. Hey, that's great, Mark. Come on out here. Definitely. PA is a good place, too. I got a lot of good friends over there in PA that are training out there. They're great trainers. There's some really good trainers in Pittston. He says miles transfer and they don't run their trainer as a team. I don't know what that's about. Han said, I failed the test. Ran over a curb. Bills is part of the heartland. Well, you know, that's nerves. You wouldn't, if you weren't nervous, you probably wouldn't have hit that curb. And it happens. So guess what? You came out here, you came and tested again, and you passed. So I don't think any job's ever going to ask you, how many times did you take your CDL test? I don't think they ask that. Jin, hello. Seems like a long time to see you're live. Yeah, it's been a while, Jin. How's things going? TNT going good? I can see how ones that go on the road might fail depending on their trainer. Yeah. No, I'm not in Springfield. I'm sitting at a truck stop. I've been here for a long time, so I'm not in Springfield. I wish I was. I could sleep in my bed tonight. Mark says, good to hear. After 10 years in the oil field, it's time for a change. Yeah. Mark, the oil field's always up and down. Always up and down. Like, it's good. You're making a lot of money, and then it's slow. Then you get laid off, and then they rehire you when it kicks back up. Like, the oil field is all over the place. Jen's in the Colorado Prime Drop Yard. That's not a fun place to be either. Got that little trailer house over there, and just a bunch of trailers. And she says she got 30,000 miles down, 20,000 left. Key says, if they are in Springfield or Pittston and gets my man or a few others, I have no doubt they will pass. Yeah, Keith, you're right. The oil fields are hit hard right now, too. They're hit real hard. What is it, JB Hunt Truck? They're kind of slower than us, so I pass them all the time. How long it takes to get 30,000 miles? Mark O says, yeah, Keith, my old company laid off 75%. Ouch. 75%? That has to hurt. But that's the oil field for you. They're always laying off. Believe me, I know. I'm from Texas. Like, the oil field, that's where my family is. Like, I know when they lay off. Oil workers, they can survive for a couple months with no problem, and then hopefully a couple months go by and it picks back up and they're right back to work. So yeah, it's rough out there. Jinjin says, hopefully upgrade before July. I started PSD in Pittston in February and started TNT in mid-March. Yeah, I think Captain Banana was the one that started the same time as you. And I think he's at like 37,000 miles. So y'all are about the same. I want to say it's around that last time I talked to him. Han says, if it wasn't for the coronavirus, he would own her off. Payment was due, so he could run 3 months without even having a payment for that truck. I mean, that's cool. Because of the coronavirus, they were all like, we're going to make sure that you make some money, so we're not even going to charge you the truck payment for your first 3 months. Like, that's awesome. Research and Prime was by far the best option for me. Awesome. You did your research and you picked Prime. I think Prime is one of the highest paying during TNT too. I think they are the highest paying during TNT, because I seen the closest one was like 500 a week during TNT. So I think 700 a week guaranteed is better than that. Okay, what's your opinion on truckers going to DC for the protest? I don't care. Like, the protest they're doing, I don't even care about it, you know. It is what it is. They want more money. They feel like they're getting cheated on their loads and stuff like that. The brokers and all that stuff, the revenue is. So, that's my look on it. Like, it doesn't affect me. Good. To LA, how's the I-70 rough mountain driving? Yeah, the 70's up and over Vail. Up and over Vail. Vail's a pretty... They're the highest paying in TNT. That's what Key says. TMC does 600, but it's flatbed. Han says, just slow down on the mountain. If there's no snow, it's good. Yeah, it's a good mountain if there's no snow up there, but I would say about 80% of the year there's snow up there. Keith is at Prime, Jin. Keith is already at Prime, and he's at Prime, and he was one of my students. He's on TNT now. '25th, that's a long time. Hans, you think Donner's worse? I thought Vel was worse. Well, like, it depends. If I'm loaded, like high loaded, top heavy, then I'd rather take Donner any day over Vel. But if it's something like, you know, not stacked too high, not double stacked, then I think Donner would, Vel would be better, because Vel's a lot long way. It's up and down long ways. Vel's real quick and you're done with it. When are you leaving, Jen? He says, I'll explain it later. I'll call you when you're done with the live. Alright, Keith. Sounds like after this live I'm gonna have some good drama on the phone. Always likes on the phone. Yeah, pretty much 50,000 miles. Oh wow, man, Keith. Frank just took somebody too. I could have put you on Frank's truck if I knew about it. Well, I'm sure it just happened, so I wonder what. Yeah, he has 50,000 more miles to go, Jen. He tested out about, I don't know, like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, and his first trainer bailed on him. Then he got this new trainer, and I guess it didn't work out, so now he has another trainer. It's going to be on the 50s tomorrow in Ville. Oh, you're great if it's in the 50s? Yeah, you're great. It's beautiful scenery up there, too. Beautiful scenery up there. Yeah, never give your trainer your pin to the Qualcomm. I'll say that right now. Just to let everyone know, your trainer does not need the pin to the Qualcomm. Your pin for the Qualcomm. Never give your trainer the pin for your Qualcomm pin. Don't do it. I've had a lot of students coming at me with issues over that. Like, I try to tell people, do not give your pin to your trainer, your TNT trainer. He does not need it. Because I get guys all the time telling me that their trainer was driving on their clock and their trainer was editing their times and all that. If your trainer needs in it, then like, he needs to show you how to edit it and what he's doing and why he's doing it. Because you don't want anyone changing your DOT hours and stuff like that. That's not right. If they need to be changed or they need to edit, you need to edit something, then like, put in the pin, ask him what put in the pin and say, hey, what do you want me to do? Like, teach me how to do it. So Yeah, Google's great on checking forecasts and stuff like that. I like this KY3 app. I've been using it a lot. I think it's pretty good. The only thing is it freaking notifies you on lightning strikes. Like, it's all like, lightning strikes are in your area. I'm all like, man, I'm going back to sleep. I don't care about lightning strikes. Got some good dirt. This last student bailed on him too. He only completed one TNT. Yeah, if his students keep bailing on him, maybe he needs to take a good look at himself. Nah, Keith is back at his house. He's not at the campus. Probably not getting paid while he's at the house either. I don't know. I'd ask Prime if I was going to get paid if I was going home or not. That's the worst part of my job right there. The worst part of my job is whenever my student goes and does TNT, because I cannot control what's going to happen anymore. Like, I can't be like, I wish they all, I hope and wish that they all get good trainers, but, you know, some of them get great trainers, some of them do not. That's the facts. I wish I could give them all great trainers, and that way they would have no problems on TNT, but I can't do that. Yeah, I think these truck drivers are about to get into it. This truck driver's yelling at them, "Hey, you hit me!" Watching it all unfold right now. Jen says, I had a TNT trainer change after 1 week. 2 problems with that trainer. 2 stayed at the campus in for 2 weeks for a new trainer. It's not easy staying in the truck for 3 months with somebody you never knew before. Yeah, that's right. It's not easy with staying in the truck with somebody you don't know. Does Prime let you use blue parrots during training? It's up to your TNT instructor if you can use the any device, Bluetooth device. So this is up to the TNT trainer. So, like, if that answers your question, like during PSD, no, I don't. My students don't use the phone at all. Like, the phone's off. You're not gonna use your phone driving down the road. You're not gonna have earbuds in. You're not gonna have a headset on. You know, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna safely drive the truck. Most of the time, I don't even have the radio on. It's not on. It's probably not even on right now. And I was driving last. I drove from over there to here, so I doubt the radio's even on. You can't really see, Keith. You can't really see. That gray truck right there, I don't even know which one he hit, but he's backing into that spot. A guy runs up, beats on his door as he's backing in, and tells him, "You hit my truck, you hit my truck." And he was all mad and yelling, and now that guy is stopped right there, and he's climbing back in his truck. So I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, he's all like, "You hit my truck, you hit." All I can figure is the guy's not a red, because all I can guess. I don't know though. Yeah, don't. Yeah, if your trainer's teaching you how to back, it's not a good idea to be on it. Back of his trailer doesn't look damaged. If he did hit the guy, he's leaving now. The other guy's checking out the back of his trailer. It looks like it was the guy over there. Yeah, right. Use goal when backing. Get out and look. Definitely. He says, I think that's the best policy for a PSD. I even use comfortable driving. Yeah, for sure. Like, I have a headset. I use a headset. It's on the charger right now. I have a headset. I use a headset all the time. I get people calling me all the time when I'm driving. I was kind of shocked today that nobody's really called me all day. I was like, man, ain't this something? I'm awake. Nobody's calling me all day. Like, what's up? Guess everyone saw my video and said, oh, I ain't even calling him. He's sitting in the truck stop. I guess. I noticed that in TNT, if more than 4,000 miles a week, Prime pays extra. Yes, they pay a cent per mile. I think it's about 14 cents per mile. And if you drive so many miles, you're going to make more than the guarantee. Like, you have a good trainer if y'all are driving more than the 4,000 miles a week. Like, y'all should be driving 5,000 to 6,000 miles a week, in my opinion. That's what I did with my students. We drove 5,000 to 6,000 miles a week. That was my goal every week. If I don't hit 5,500 miles a week, if I'm on a team truck or doing TNT, then I'm not going to be happy. I really won't, because that's like my bottom line right there. 5,000, 5,500, something like that. That's my bottom line. If I'm not making that, then I'm not happy. It was slow the last 3 weeks. Yeah, it's up and down right now, Jen. I'll tell you down. Hey, they gave me a load that delivered on the weekend that the place wasn't open on the weekend. So I don't know if that was because they just wanted to give me a load and get me moving, or what that was about. I think sales messed that up. And it happens time to time. Like, you can't win them all. Yeah, you can practice in the truck stops. That was pretty much what I was thinking I was going to do today a little bit, is let my student back into this petrol over here a couple times, different spots. You know, that way he could get some experience, but, you know, he left, so I didn't have to do nothing today. Yeah, the recruiter sell on you, you'll get 6,000 miles a week, and it'll take 12 weeks or less. Yeah, the recruiters, they're going to tell you, the recruiters are going to tell you whatever they want to tell you just to get you here. Like, that's what a recruiter's going to do. They're going to tell you whatever you want to hear to get you here. That's their main thing, is get you here. And that's the ugly truth behind recruiting. They will tell you whatever to get you here. I wouldn't be surprised if a recruiter didn't tell somebody that they could do 10,000 miles a week and it would take 5 weeks. Would not be surprised. Because I had a student one time, he was all like, my recruiter said I was going to get to go home every weekend. He said I was going to be off every Saturday and Sunday. I said, you need to call my fleet manager, because I don't know what's going on with that. I said, I know I ain't taking you home every weekend. So he called my fleet manager, and my fleet manager's like, no, you signed up for an over-the-road job. You're not going home every single weekend. It was kind of funny. Like, it was kind of funny because he really believed that, but, you know, I said, that's something you need to take up with your TNT trainer, so let's finish our training, and then you can talk to your TNT trainer about that. I learned to blindside at Petros. Man, I still don't like blindsiding. I will try my best to not blindside if I don't have to. Blindsiding's kind of hard. Yeah, if you want weekends off, go local. Stay local. It's the only way you're gonna get weekends off. Jen says, I'm getting comfortable with driving and backing. With driving and backing is the problem. Practice is the answer. It totally different from the training pad. Yeah, the training pad, if you have a good trainer out there, you can pretty much use, like if you had me out there, what I teach on the pad, you can use out here in the truck stops. Like, it works the same. But if you have a trainer that's not going to teach you, just teach you how to pass a test, then you're going to have more troubles out here. I try not backing. Like, I'm really hard on it because I'm going to make you figure out which way you need to turn this wheel. The hardest part of backing is which way to turn the wheel. You know, I can teach the rest of it's easy, but which way to turn the wheel is one of the most important things. Then you have to realize that there's 3 moving parts to this truck. So yeah, I know who your trainer was, and I'm not gonna speak on your trainer, but there's good trainers out there and there's bad trainers, I will say that. So there's good trainers and there's bad trainers out there. Take that how you want, because I'm not gonna say nothing about nothing on that. Yeah, I definitely know who your trainer was. TNT trainer's supposed to teach me backing. You should know, like, by the time you get on the TNT truck, you should know the basics of backing. You should know the basics of backing. Now, your TNT trainer is going to do a lot more of it with you, so they're going to teach you more backing. But if your PSD trainer taught you how to back on the pad like the way I do, then it should be way easier for you. But yeah, I don't know. We got good trainers everywhere. But yeah, TNT, so you're gonna get a lot more like real world experience there. He is so used to teaching people which way to turn the wheel, even if you grew up pulling trailers and always answered the right way. Every time he asks you, still will continue to ask you periodically. Hey, and sometimes my student will turn it the right way, and they'll turn it the way that they need to, and I'll go up to the truck and I'll be like, hey, which way do you turn the wheel? And they're all like, the way I have it, right? right? I said, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it works. Because I'm also building confidence. So, like, a lot of times I'll go up there and ask you what you're doing and why you're doing it. Like, if you do something messed up out there on the backing pad, like, if you do something messed up, I'm going to be like, hey, why'd you do that? Like, what's going on here? You know, I think it's good for training. And it's also funny to me that how many people will second guess themselves and turn the other way just because I asked them. Like, I want people to make good decisions on their own. Like, that's why I do that. I'll come up to you, you have it the right way. I'll be like, hey, why'd you turn the wheel that way? What are you doing? I'm all like, well, let's see what happens. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. You know, so I'm not always like just asking people when they're wrong. Like, sometimes I ask them when they're right. To be a treat. I'm pretty sure we never had extra conversations. Actually, he's probably talking about me, LOL. Hey, Keith, you did good out there, man. Keith kept on trying to change my stuff to make his backing even better. He wanted to look at the bigger picture. Like, he'd be like, well, what if I made that gap a little bit bigger? Let me see how that works. So he was like out there trying to perfect everything, and I'm all like, I can't argue with you. You're right. If you do make it a little bit bigger, it's going to be better. I can't argue with that. So I would let him do it. They found it perfect to get 0 points on his teeth, and I was like, you're never drive behind somebody that's getting into spot. Not many TNT trainers available now. I don't know. I think that everyone's pretty much getting a TNT trainer. I don't know how many there are available right now and stuff like that. I can't tell you because I don't know. On says, Jen, remember you back in the trailer, not the tractor. Don't be afraid to ask someone to spot you. Yeah, and that's exactly right. If you're having a hard time, don't be scared to ask somebody to spot you. If you're getting out and looking, they're having a hard time, let me get out there and help them. And they will help you. But if you're the guy that's just going to pull up, back up, pull up, back up, pull up, back up, and you're not getting out and looking, then, you know, to me, you're doing it dangerous anyways. So why should I go over there and try to help you? Because you're going to pretty much wreck something. Like, you're not being safe. Are you going to be paying attention to me whenever you don't want to get out and look yourself? So, for the most part, I will get out and help some people. My TNT trainer, Jacob, he told me to go help. I was on PSD, I was on TNT, sorry. We were sitting in a truck stop one day. This guy was struggling backing in. He was like, man, go out there and help him. I was like, okay. I went out there and helped the guy back in. He was all like, man, he goes, you training that guy in your truck? I said, no, that's my trainer. He said, what? I was all like, hey, he told me to come help you. I came and helped you. And like, so yeah, people will help you. Like, it's a brotherhood out here. We look out for each other. We really do. Unless you're just being unsafe about it, then we're just like, oh, we're gonna wait and watch this dude crash and burn. Yeah, and when you're backing into a truck stop, turn the CBs off, because there is a lot of people that are gonna try and make you nervous and be complaining and, you know, acting up on the CBs. Just turn them off. You know, we got all the time in the world to back in, so, you know, let's take our time and do it safely. Key says, my hardest thing to break was not watching the back of the trailer instead of the head. I was so used to how I pulled bobcats, it was hard habit to break. Yeah, but you broke it pretty fast. You broke it pretty fast. You learned to look at what I look at, so you know you learned it pretty quick to change it. Sometimes I'll go out the back and pull them out. I'll be like, hey, come look at this, and I'll make sure that you see what I see. So I try to make sure that people see what I see. If you live in New Jersey or PA or New York, they will hold you for an extra 14 days. I don't know what that's about. That's the first I heard that. Oh, I guess you're talking about if you go on home time in that area, because that's what I've heard the 14 days about. Oh, you moved down to Springfield, Missouri, huh? Did not know you moved. Hans is hitting the road. Be safe out there, Hans. Be safe out there. Drive safe. I think Hans is coming across the 80 up there. I think he's coming. I think he was going to Michigan tomorrow or something like that, or Wisconsin or something. The Coriel Apartments near the terminal. If you know, no, I don't know that. I don't know Springfield that great. Like, I don't live in Springfield. I live 17 miles south of Springfield, a place called Ozark. That's where I live. I love Ozark too. It's a nice place, like really, really beautiful area. Good schools, good area. Like, I looked at Springfield whenever I moved there. I looked at Springfield and I was like, nah, I'm not living in Springfield. Oh, you're getting on the 35. See, I'm on the 35 and the 90 right now. At the petrol over here. I'm parked right across from the paid parking. Well, actually, the paid parking's like in front of me. Like, I'm facing the store. I have nothing in front of me. Like, I picked me a spot where in the morning I can drive straight out. Straight out. So, because my husband wants to join Prime, but they are not hiring him because he's from New Jersey, so we decided to move down to Springfield. Okay, so your husband's about to come in pretty soon. That'll be good. That'll be good. I met your husband. He's seems like a really good guy. He asked me a lot of questions. He's one of my subscribers, actually. Or he used to be one of my subscribers. I'm sure he's still one of my subscribers. Yeah, no need to live in New Jersey and pay $1,500 for rent for a 1-bedroom. But in Springfield, I got a 1-bedroom apartment for $700. Way cheaper. Yeah, way cheaper. Free gym, discounted food at the terminal. Yeah, all that good stuff. All those good Prime discounts. There's a discount for a phone on there too, and then you get discounted rooms over at the Oasis. You get discounts at the bar. You get discounts at a casino in Mississippi. There's a lot of discounts. If you look on the discount tab on the My Prime, under My Prime, hit the discounts or something like that, discounts or something like that, it'll pop them all up. Yeah, New Jersey is way too expensive. Like, I wouldn't want to pay for a house or rent up there. Like, I like PA, like, I really do. I like the terminal over there. I would consider moving over there, but it would be way more expensive for me to live over there, and I don't want to pay for a house over there whenever I would have to downsize a lot for the same payment I'm paying now. So that's what I'm staying where I'm at. Plus, my wife said, she already told me we ain't moving that far, and she doesn't want to move again because she had to pack up the house by herself. You know, I wasn't there to help her pack up. She had to put our house on the market. She had to fix everything that they found wrong with our house, and she had to do all that stuff. So, like, she's bad to the bone, you know. She took care of business. She said she don't want to move again. I don't blame her. I really don't want to move again either, but it is a nice terminal over there. Too rich for my blood. I have 4,700 square foot house, and I pay $800 a month. Hey, that's a good deal. I definitely wouldn't move either. Wives are the boss. Yeah, that's right. My New Jersey apartment was 700 square feet. That's small. Small apartment. Well, you know, I think they account for our garage and our square footage, I think. So, you know, our houses we have to add that in. So, in an apartment, you wouldn't have to. So, it might be bigger than I think. Yeah, 700 square feet, that's not too big. Yeah, I'm hoping to get loaded back to the terminal to get my next student. I don't have nobody coming in right now. Nobody's emailed me that they're coming in right now, so, you know, I'll just go to Springfield and, you know, whoever they have, I'll take. If they have anyone for me. So I think after this load, I'm going to try to work my way back to Springfield. Maybe try to get a student. Maybe somebody dropped a student off there or something like that. I'll pick them up. You know, different stuff like that happens all the time. Yeah, and that's another advantage. That's another reason it's good to move to Springfield. Is way easier to get home time. Like, especially if you and your husband are going to be team driving, like, y'all might have a load going from California to PA that has an extra day on it, so you might plan to stop right there on the 44 at the terminal, jump in the car, run to the house, enjoy some time at the house, and then back on the road. Where am I at? I'm sitting right, I'm off of the I-90 and the out of the town. Yeah, I don't know the name of this town. My house in Texas was a lot like, it was a lot smaller than the one I moved into. I doubled my house size whenever I moved, and I'm paying around the same price as what I was paying in Texas, so I think that I'm doing pretty good. But in Texas, I didn't have no state tax, no state income tax. In Missouri, I have state income tax, so that's a little bit different. They sent me a check this year for $22 for state income tax, the state of Missouri. So, yeah, I made some money. But they take money out of my check, which I don't like. missing at the terminal, and hot tubs and a pool. Oh, you're used. Yeah, New Jersey has a state tax for sure. It's probably higher than it is in Missouri, so. Man, I can't believe that I got a load that delivered on the weekend to a place that's not open on the weekend. I feel like a flatbedder right now. I feel like flatbed. Flatbed don't work on the weekend. That's what I'm doing. I'm not working on the weekend. I'm flatbed. Even though I got a reefer behind me right now. I'm just glad it wasn't a reefer of like frozen stuff where I had to fill up the reefer like every day, because that would be annoying. I got a dry load right now, so I don't even have to have the reefer on. That's a win in my book. I haven't had to do nothing with the reefer. When they upgrade, do they make you take a backing test? No, they don't make you take a backing test, but they make you do a simulator little practice thing where you do have to back into a dock. It's not really a backing test because you're gonna the one I did was you pull up to a stop sign, stop at the stop sign, wait for traffic to clear, go straight. Somebody walks across the street, so you have to stop. They walk in front of the truck, they walk across. You pull into like this dock area where it's a busy dock, people are driving. You line up to back in, a truck drives right behind you backing up, so you have to stop the truck, and then you back into the dock. It's really easy. Once you bump the dock, you get do your CBTs and all the other stuff you got to do, and then go check in with leasing to get put on the list for the truck. But now I think leasing has trucks for you, so I guess you just go to leasing and tell them you're ready for your truck. Han says, me too, Twisted. Heard the shipper was closed on the weekends. Yeah, I don't know how sales does stuff like that. How do they not know that the place was closed? I knew the place was closed Friday whenever I got the load, because I called them for overnight parking. Nobody answered the phone, so I looked at the hours of the business. It said closed on Saturday and Sunday, which I've seen before, and I went to a place and it wasn't closed. The front of the building was closed, but the docks were open, so I was hoping it was one of those deals. It wasn't one of those deals. It was not one of those deals at all, so... Yeah, Keith, it's on the sim. It's on the sim. And more CBTs, your favorite. Yeah, you're always like, the CBTs never stop. Every year, every so often, you'll have to do more CBTs. Like, watch this video on winter driving or something like that, or different things like that. They'll have you do CBTs all the time. And the safety course, you're gonna have to do the safety course once a year. Like, I have to do mine pretty soon. I think mine's due in July, so I'll go do the safety course in July. And I'll probably have a CBT or something to do then too. I know I'll have to take that whole course, and you got to do like these little driving things on the simulators. But yeah, you have to do, it's part of the upgrade process. And that's pretty much what you're taking whenever you upgrade. You're taking the safety course first, and then at the end of the safety course, that's whenever you take the simulator test for the upgrade process. And then you'll go get your truck over at leasing. So yeah, there's no food there. It's just a trailer house. You're gonna have to. They have places that deliver there. Somewhere inside there, like on on a board or something, they got some menus of some places that deliver there. You can get some food delivered there, but it's still going to be expensive. Thanks for crushing my night, D. Guess I'm going to break out the tequila, thinking about these CBTs and 500,000 miles. I still have to go to the upgrade. Go to Walmart, buy some food for a week. Yeah, definitely go buy some food. Like, I bought some food and I still went in there and ate Taco Bell today, though. I cannot eat a sandwich for dinner, though. It was a pretty good sandwich, too. Like, it was real good. Bologna sandwich. I warmed it up in the microwave, threw a piece of cheese on it that melted on it. Oh, it was good. If my trainer goes to Walmart. Yeah, Keith, I can't pass a Taco Bell. No, I can't either, man. I can't either. Taco Bell's where it's at. Don't catch the coronavirus at the Taco Bell. Yeah, like, no, I just got my food and came right back to the truck. They still don't got the dining rooms opened up, so. $48 truck parking at a Walmart. Yeah, I don't like parking at too many Walmarts because I see too many YouTube videos of people getting boots on their trucks. Like, it has to be a Walmart that I read the reviews and there's not one person saying they had a problem with that Walmart on parking at it. Then I'll go park at it, grab my food and stuff, and I'll jet. The one in Springfield, they don't care if we go in there and buy food and stuff. So, like, that's a good one to go to. Like, there's one in, where's it at? There's one in New Mexico I'll go buy some food in. I forgot the name of it. I forgot the name of the town it's in too. But yeah, there's one in New Mexico I'll stop at and I'll stock up on stuff. Taco Bell's good to clean out your insides. Yep. They'll let you stay there. Oh, they'll let you even stay there? That's nice. Walmarts usually don't let you stay the night there, so that's nice. But yeah, I need to hit up Walmart because I need to get some more stuff to clean the truck with. I'm almost out of Armor All wipes again to Armor All everything, and I need some more of the Swiffer the Swifter pads that go on the bottom of the Swifter cleaner to scrub the floors. That's what I use on my floors. And then I still got some Clorox wipes, but or Lysol wipes, whatever they are, but they're running out too. So I need some more paper towels. I need some more paper plates. Like, I did not do a good shopping list when I went to Walmart before I left on this load. I should have got in the truck and looked around a lot better, find out what all I needed. But yeah, I heard that my wife was telling me she went to Walmart yesterday or the day before. I can't remember when, but she was telling me she went to Walmart and the shelves are already emptying out again. People are starting to buy a lot of stuff again. So that, and Wendy's, you cannot buy any double meat or triple meat sandwich, period. Like, it's only single meat over there because of the meat problem they're having. And then I went to 3 different Subways just to find a meatball sub, because I really wanted a meatball sub and I couldn't find one. But yeah, the beef industry needs to pick it up. Up here in Childress, there are more trucks in Walmart each night than there are at the Pilot next door. Hey, if that Walmart will let you park at the trucks park at the Walmart, that's where I would park too. You got your grocery store right there. Yeah, Wendy's is running low on square cows. Yeah, I think that guy that was backing in did hit that other guy's truck, because now another truck parked in that spot and they're sticking way out, and it's probably because they can't back in all the way, because that guy has such a long truck and trailer that he's probably in both spots. Yeah, places need to open back up. The Iron Skillet over here in this Petro, it's even open. They have a barbecue grill or something in there. It says that it's open. So, you know, more stuff's opening up, but you don't have nowhere to set to eat but your truck. So, you know, I don't mind that, because I'd rather eat in my truck, man. There's a lot of germs on those tables and stuff. How good do they clean them? So, like, I eat in my truck anyways. Man, the Taco Bell has that flaming hot Doritos taco shell, man. Those tacos, those flaming hot ones, man, they're good. I eat them all the time. Yeah, I eat those a lot. They're good tacos. Like, I like anything spicy. You ever heard about the 7 years and earning a $7 million for teams living in a truck? Yeah, I hear people say that all the time, but you know, I think that the figures are probably close to that, but I don't think that you're going to be able just to save every dime and not spend nothing to become that millionaire. I think you still have to pay your bills and stuff, so it might take longer than that. Right, hook you up with a truck. What's going on, Skeletor? Oh man, I've been in this truck stop too long. See how many hours I've been in this truck stop.
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
I've been over here in these truck stops for 30 hours. 30 hours right now. 4 more hours, I'll get a 34. So midnight, I'll have a 34 hour. And if I'm not asleep by midnight, then I'll drive over there. If I'm asleep by midnight, then I'll get up in the morning and drive it over there. I have from 5 a.m. tomorrow to 1 o'clock in the afternoon to get it there. So I got plenty of time to get it there. The earlier the better, though. But yeah, I'm trying to time it just right for my guy to get in. Speaking of tacos, I'm eating California taco truck burrito, and it's spicy. Oh man, I love the taco trucks. I miss going to California and eating the taco trucks. They're the best. And then I miss in Salinas, California, I miss my there's across from the Pilot, there's a little burritos, little Mexican food place right there. Oh man, carne asada burritos are the bomb from over there. Like, I miss that place. They had some hot sauce over there that's unlike any hot sauce I ever had before. It's real good. Yeah, 150K a year times 7 years is 1,050,000. So yeah, but you're still gonna have to pay your bills and stuff while you're making that much. And that's probably a company truck too. Just imagine if one of them was lease. It's gonna be even more. Start doing call-ins whenever I get my other phone. Backwoods sounds like there's plenty of downtime in trucking. Sounds yummy. Yeah, there's a lot of downtime. Not as much as I thought I was gonna get on this load right here. I was pre-planned on my next load too. That's what makes it even worse. Is like we were gonna drop off and then we were gonna book it to the next load. That was our pre-plan, and then we were gonna take that one to Tennessee, and you know, it was gonna be a good week. But here I am 30 hours later. Never had them any good taco joints near any of our shippers. You can tell me to hit up out there. Like if you're at a shipper in their hometown diner or something, that's where you find the best food. Like Ma and Pa places, good food. Nathan says, have a good night. I gotta run. There is a white van circling in the neighborhood and it says free candy on the side. I gotta go jump in it. Hope it's not a trick. Alright, Nathan, have fun. Go get your free candy. Backwoods says, I think I like trucking, to be honest. I done tons of research for a year or two. I really didn't. Whenever I made the jump, I didn't do no research. Like I was about to go work for US Express, and then the guy that came out here teaming with me, he was all like, hey, we'll go trucking, but let's look at these other companies before we jump with US Express. And he found Prime, and that's whenever we decided to come to Prime. Like, I just knew I needed to make a jump from corrections because I couldn't pay my bills. So like I was like, I'm making the jump. I don't care where I go. What's going on, Garcia? Oh man, I'm living it up. I'm sitting in a truck stop. I've been here 30 hours. Student left. Feel bad that he left because man, he was gonna be a good truck driver. I could see it. It's like some people, they just have it in their blood or something. I felt like he had it in his blood and he had to leave. Like, but you know, he knew it wasn't for him, so he left. But I think he was gonna be a great truck driver. Grateful Dead in the house. Well, in lease, they say you make enough money that you can afford to buy it on your own, so maybe that's why there's none. The lease guys say they make so much money they can just afford to buy it outright. I don't know. I'm not lease, and I never have lease, so I couldn't really tell you. Jerry, when you coming out here? I haven't checked my email today, so I don't know if you emailed me. I know you were trying to get stuff figured out the other day, but hopefully you got it all squared away. Maybe Jerry's typing. I don't know. lease trucks, they don't, like, you're gonna have to go find your own health insurance and all that good stuff. You're gonna have to find all that, and I hear it's pretty expensive. So us company drivers, we just buy the Primes, what Prime has. We sign up for it. It's good stuff. My signal's no good, and it could be my signal too, because I'm not in the best signal area, really, to tell you the truth. It's not the best. It does seem rough. Yeah, it's probably my signal. I'm not in the best area. Yeah, I'm not in the best area. Over here in Minnesota, there ain't nothing in Minnesota. There ain't nothing out here. Dang, Keith, you went and got a copy of how much the lease insurance is? Surprised you would have something like that, Keith. Keith is over there just collecting pamphlets and collecting every piece of paper he can on Prime. He's doing his research. That's like Kiersey. Kiersey has a lot of information on different stuff at Prime. But I think that has to do with her being part of the DAB. The Driver's Advisory Board is the DAB, for anyone that doesn't know. I'll call mañana the DPS to see if they can help me. Yeah, see if they can help you. I hope you got a hold of your recruiter to tell him you weren't coming on the 11th. Yeah, the DPS office should be able to help you with that. Hopefully you can get it all changed. And he does know, so that's good. That's good. You should join. I should join the DAB. I thought about joining the DAB here recently. I'm always saying that there's stuff we could do better at Prime. There's stuff that needs to be changed at Prime. So, you know, that's where I guess it starts. So I probably do need to join the DAB, because I want change. I want some stuff to change, and like the only way to get change is, I guess, be part of the DAB if they can change some of the stuff. But you have to write to join the DAB, you have to write like an essay, like so many words of why you want to join the DAB. Like, it's not, hey, I want to join, let me in. It doesn't work like that. So I'm not a good writer like that at typing out stuff like that. I don't know. Okay, and you talked to Victor. Good. I haven't heard from Victor the last few days either. I don't even know what he's up to. But I do need to hit up Victor, find out what he's doing. Do you have a hotspot? Yeah, I have a hotspot. For some reason, whenever I use this Streamlabs, my hotspot slows it down for some reason. So I have to use my phone signal on Streamlabs for some reason. The hotspot's better on everything else, but whenever I'm using Streamlabs, like, I found out that people tell me it sounds like I'm underwater whenever I'm connected to that hotspot. So that's the reason I don't use it whenever I do my lives. So yeah, if you could help out in the training portion, like concerns that certain disrespectful trainers, right? Yeah, yeah, for sure. Hey, Jesus, I tried calling you the other day. When was it? No, that was today. I tried calling you back today, but you texted me that you would call me back, and you still haven't. So, but yeah, I tried to call you back, Jesus, to see what you needed. When you called me, I was in line at Taco Bell ordering my food, so I had to just send you to voicemail. Then, of course, I ate my Taco Bell, and then I called you, so. No, I ain't mad at you, Jesus. It's all good. I know that you were running around getting everything ready to hit the road again, so. You know, I understand you were probably busy, and you called me when you had time. But yeah, sometimes I think about joining that dab, and I'm just like just haven't pulled the trigger on it and did it yet. But I'm really thinking about it. I like they're talking. I heard talks of a mentoring program that I was like, man, I would be good at that. Like where like new drivers, you don't necessarily be their trainer, but you're a person that they could call if they were having a problem and talk to that person. So like I was thinking about doing that, is joining if they do the mentoring program. I thought about being the first one, like, hey, I'm signing up for that. I'll mentor some people. I do it on my YouTube channel right here anyways, so you know, if people had problems, boom, there's YouTube. How was Taco Bell? No jacket, cold walking. Yeah. I ended up pulling out one of my high-vis pad jackets. Like I look like a highlighter, but I look like Captain Banana for a minute, and I put on all my highlighter stuff and walked over there so I wouldn't be as cold. But yeah, the Taco Bell was good. It's the only authentic American Mexican food out there, man. It's the best authentic American Mexican food out there. So, and you have to get a Mountain Dew every time you go to Taco Bell. So I got a Mountain Dew too. He says no. Authentic American Mexican food. It's not even Tex-Mex. It's not even Tex-Mex. Tex-Mex is better than Taco Bell. You still looking for the brochure? I'm sure you have it. Oh, I know you are, Jesus. I took Jesus to the best Mexican food I could find in Springfield. I took him over to Amigos. We sat in my car and ate a burrito since the coronavirus and everything. You know, did our thing. Yeah, I would definitely eat some Mexican food if I was in Texas. Especially since you have your own car, you're probably having fun. Oh, I don't want no chili, man. Chili give me gas. Like, you don't want to be around me if I have some chili. Yeah, and I wouldn't want to go TNT with you, Keith, if you've been eating some of that southern chili either, man. Nope. If you like to cook, I know a good restas. Actually, I rented a car for the past few weeks. Remember, I sold everything when I went to Prime. Oh, you even sold your car? I figured that you kept a car at somebody's house. Hey, you're baller, Jesus. You can afford that, man. You got all that money. No, you would not. It's funny. Keith's still talking about the chili. Oh, recipes. Okay. Hey, I got some good recipes too. Jerry, when you come, you need to bring a disco. I haven't had no food cooked off of a disco in a long time. If you know what I'm talking about, Jerry. Man, I miss discos, man. You put that burner under them. You throw all the meat and everything on it. You cook it. Then they bring out the tortillas. They throw them on there, flip them over, take the hot tortilla off, burn in your hand, throwing food on it. Psh. It's a big old flat piece of metal. Or it's kind of dipped in the middle. A trump. A trump. A trumple. That's what we need. That's what I need for my truck. I don't know where I would put it, but I mean that'd be a cool thing. Take it out the truck, put it in front of the truck in a truck stop, put it on top of it, throw the feet. Y'all making me hungry now. His goal was to make me hungry. It worked. Yeah, Jesus, I'm the same way. The hotter on the salsa, the better. I make some mean salsa whenever I make it. I'll go and smoke some jalapenos or boil them or whatever, man. I'll make some really hot salsa. My wife's like, I don't even like your salsa because it's too hot. I'm all like, that's how I like it. I want to take a bite and my nose starts running, like my sinuses are cleared out, like good salsa. A lot of cilantro in it. Now we're talking. That's good stuff. Tequila's truck. Yeah, we could sell that. We could make some. Jerry, we need to make some fresh. We'll run our own taco truck out of this truck in the truck stops. We'll just stick a grill out there, man. Cook it up. Authentic Mexican food. Yeah, cilantro. I take jalapenos and I take tomatoes, of course. Boil them. Throw them in the blender, blend it up. Throw some garlic, chunk of garlic, some lemons, squeeze some lemons in it, put the cilantro in it, mix it all up, or blend it all up in the blender. Put some more garlic, throw it on a bowl. It should be a brown color. My sauce is brown color. It's not red. It's a brown color. Man, that's the stuff of dreams right there. It should be bubbling. It's so hot. Like, that's how hot I want it. Has everyone seen the show Hot Ones on YouTube? It's a very good show. Like y'all don't be telling me to do none of that hot stuff either, because I'm not doing that on my channel. Like, don't be telling me take the freaking devil's toe challenge. Like, I'm not down for no devil's toe or whatever that stuff is. Like, I'm not down for that stuff. Like, painful hot, I'm not down for painful hot. I'm down for good tasting, spicy, seasoned stuff. I'm not down for like set me on fire, feels like needles are in my tongue hot. Like, no, I'm not having a good time with that. Oh, you want to do the devil toe challenge when you upgrade? Oh man, 5 minutes of pain, Jesus. Like, I'm scared of that devil's toe. I seen like some professional guys that eat hot stuff, professional guys that do that stuff all the time. They're over there crying, sweating. Like, you trying to kill me. Taquitos. Keith says, yeah, it's funny. I love it when the big tough dudes and they're about to cry. I'm not a big tough dude. I will cry. Like, I don't want to eat nothing hot and spicy like that. For reals. Not my cup of tea. Like, I'm not trying to burn up. Backwoods, there's too hot and there's not hot enough. Then there's just right. Yeah, Backwoods, I'm with you there. There is some really hot stuff out there that I don't want to mess with. Yeah, I'm scared I'll scar my taste buds with the devil's toes. Yeah. We ain't, like, I don't want to do it, Jesus. If you buy them, Jesus, and you bring them to my house, or you order them to my house, you know, I'll have to do it. You know, I'll have to do it, but I really don't want to do it. Like, I really, really don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm telling you, I don't want to do it. I really, really don't want to do it. That's all. I can't express that enough. I don't want to do it. But if it's there in front of me, I'm gonna have to do it. Jesus, you need to hurry up and become a TNT trainer so you can train Jerry there in case Victor doesn't. Like, I don't want to make this a really long live where nobody watches it, so I'm out. I guess Keith is gonna call me after I get off the phone, and Jesus might call me if he has everything taken care of, but I'm out of here. Peace. Be safe out there over the road. Good night, everybody, and I'll be seeing y'all soon. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Give it a thumbs up for me.